Hi guys, hope you're going well. Get excited, get hooked on a feeling. Let's talk about Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, directed by James Gunn. Straight up, I had a really fun time with this movie. It's kind of everything that I want from a summer blockbuster in terms of the spectacle, the action, but also this great comedy as well that was running through it the entire time. For me, it was kind of fresh and exciting to see a whole new property from Marvel that I had no idea about because, you know, I don't read comics, I haven't read any of the comics. I had no idea about the Guardians of the Galaxy at all until I saw this movie, so for me that was really fun. And it was also kind of fresh because, you know, we've got 2 Thors, 2 Captain Americas, 3 Iron Men, I've got a new Avengers coming up soon, so yeah, it was just fun to see something like brand new that I had no expectations or like preconceived ideas about, and I just got to walk into it and have a lot of fun. The overarching plot was really nice and simple, which I didn't mind at all, but they kind of amped up tried to make it more like complex by, as you filter down through the subplots, you know, giving everybody motivations for why they're doing things, which I thought was clever and smart. So it's a way of making the story look bigger, even though it is kind of a very straightforward and small plot. We've got our main character who is a half alien, half human named Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord, aka Chris Pratt with amazing abs, and he goes in and he finds this orb and he's trying to sell the orb, but the orb is actually some really fancy destructive weapon of mass destruction, I guess, and he finds himself suddenly, he's got a bounty on his head, and he's being tracked down by Ronan the Accuser, played by the incredible Lee Pace. Shame Lee Pace didn't get like more to do in this movie except stand there looking menacing and very blue. Then through some quirky yet ultimately very convenient circumstances, Star-Lord befriends through necessity, but then ultimately befriends a group of misfits. You've got Gamora, the green alien warrior girl, there's Raccoon, Rocket, there's the tree named Groot, and Drax the Destroyer, and together they just fit this really great jigsaw puzzle. I mean, they all have their own personalities, their own reasons for being there and reasons for being invested in the story, but it's just so nice to see them interact. There's great comedy. In fact, the comedy would be the #1 strength coming out of this movie, I would think. I think the comedy is really great. They might push it a little bit too far at times. For me, some of the jokes missed, but the jokes that hit so well that I was like laughing out loud in the theater. The only thing I could say is that when you are hitting hard on these comedic elements, it's really hard then to balance with a sense of life and death danger. So throughout this story, it's Ronan the Accuser who is after them with the bounty on their heads. Him and his like entire force is behind him, and not only are they after the group, the Guardians of the Galaxy as they become known, they also intend to wipe out an entire planet. So there are massive stakes on the table in this movie, you know, but you never really feel that sense of urgency because I think even while the heavy battles are going on, you've got this comedy still playing through. So, I mean, it's a really touch and go kind of balance. The pacing of this movie was really great. It was like a well-oiled machine. The way every cause had an effect and the momentum kept going forward, like we're constantly moving forward, which I thought was very clever and really well done. I thought the dialogue really great, like funny, quotable dialogue. In terms of who my favorite of the bunch, it would have to be the raccoon. And that's really surprising for me because from the trailers I thought he was the one I was going to like the least, and then by the end of the movie he was like hands down my absolute favorite. During the movie, okay, so that's voiced by Bradley Cooper, and during the movie I even closed my eyes for a second to try and imagine Bradley Cooper as that voice, and I could not. Like, I cannot believe that Bradley Cooper voiced Rocket Raccoon. It was pretty amazing. They were my thoughts on Guardians of the Galaxy. Have you gotten to see it yet? What are your thoughts? Please let me know in the comment section down below. I'd really love to know. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel to keep up to date with my other movie reviews, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.